A few different ways that Huawei has been helping us. I think one of the first ways is really getting new opportunities, new leads that we're working on Huawei with. And in many cases, we have been able to enable the sales teams at Huawei, teach them more about our product and our platform so that we can end up having win-win-win situations for Huawei, for ourselves, and obviously for the end customers. And what that means when we mean win-win-win, it means that solutions that are really well tailored to the customers, because we get insights from the Huawei sales teams on exactly what the pain points are, but also accelerated sales cycles for Huawei in moving to the cloud and accelerating these cloud migrations, because as a security provider, we enable Huawei cloud sales to be able to answer some questions that the customers may have around how is my cloud deployment going to be secured, how do I meet this compliance standards, etc. And obviously for ourselves, accelerated sales cycles, because we have the backing of Huawei Cloud, the name, the brand, and all of these are obviously great for us and have helped us in the region really start growing our business much faster. Well, I mean, I encourage all of the technology providers out there to partner with Huawei. It's been extremely helpful and I think very successful for ourselves, and a few key things that have really helped us out. The first one is on the technical side. The innovation sandbox that we got access to, support from the technical teams at Huawei Cloud, both the regional ones as well as access to the HQ teams where necessary to be able to solve technical problems, really understand the tech in depth for our own teams. On top of that, there have been lots of opportunities on the marketing side. So this is everything from co-marketing opportunities, shared marketing budgets, and things like that to really, again, help have these win-win opportunities, which are the ones that make the ecosystem partnership model work so well. So obviously this is a question that we get all the time. And many people, when they're thinking about threats these days, they imagine the state-sponsored attackers, these advanced persistent threats. But in the cloud today, the biggest threat is actually a developer in one of your teams that is mistakenly opening up your infrastructure to the world, allowing those attackers in. And because of the nature of your infrastructure, it's so big, it's so easy to access these resources, to deploy new types of services, whether it's IoT or AI, but you need to make sure that all of these are continuously well protected. And in order to do that, you need to have security that constantly checks the configuration of your cloud to make sure that there are no holes at no point in time. I think it was really interesting. We had a talk from Shiwei Wu yesterday around becoming digital native 2.0. And from some of this, this first wave of a digital transformation onto the cloud, there are now new fundamental pieces that need to be met to really move a large part of these industries onto the cloud. And some of those are compliance and security. And that's exactly what we do. And so I think we're perfectly aligned there. And we're also aligned in our objective to remove as much of the boilerplate pieces so that our joint customers can really focus on innovating, on the digital transformation and the benefits that they get, rather than some of these more logistics and some of these pieces that aren't where the value add is going to be around, in our case, security and compliance. And I think maybe to end on that question, to show you the extent of how aligned we are, on Horangi's tagline is helping our customers to innovate without fear. And I think with Huawei is trying to get their customers to help to innovate. We help to provide that security and compliance aspect on top. On our end, for Horangi, what that means is continuing to go deep with Huawei with new feature developments, in particularly trying to help customers to get more security at scale without needing large security teams. So really helping with things like automation and ease of use, and going deeper with some of these new things an increased move towards containerized and container orchestration, so really going deeper there. So expect to see new developments from Horangi and the Warden platform in the coming quarters.